Welcome back to Fab Automotive Detailing. In this video, I'm going to show you, not step by step, how to remove the alternator on a Hyundai Santa Fe. It's 2014 Hyundai Santa Fe with a 3.3. You might be hearing some noise, and another guy's working here in the shop. I'm not going to make this a long video because I do have respect for my boss because I don't own this shop, and he doesn't want me making a bunch of videos for my YouTube channel while I'm working, which I understand that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a way that I think I'm going to take it out, and then I'll shut the camera off and then show you, once I get it raised back up, why I think I should do it that way. Because the instructions only say to remove the belt, remove the bolts, remove the alternator. It's just not that simple, and I'm going to show you guys why I think that. So let me show you. So the alternator is all the way down there. As you can see, there's not a lot of room to get this out in 1 hour. 1.1 hours is all it pays. So I think I'm going to drop it out the bottom. I'm going to take that compressor off. That's not what it tells me to do by the directions, but that's what I'm going to do. I think the AC machine is done. I just evacuated all the air conditioning from all the refrigerant. So once I get this disconnected, I'll raise it up and bring you guys real quick. One thing I forgot to mention. Whoa! What you want to do is you want to make sure you disconnect your negative battery cable before you begin working on it, because you have a positive feed wire going from the battery straight to your alternator. You take that off there and you hit that positive on the ground and your battery's connected, you could fry your ECM. You could fry a lot of different things. You could fry wiring. You don't want to do that. So play it safe, take your negative off, and then everything should work out. First thing that I did is I took the belly pan off, obviously, and then you got to take the belt off. I'm trying to do this without covering my microphone up. So I took the belt off. There is an idler pulley that goes right here. The bracket kind of hangs over the alternator. There's the idler pulley right there. So here's what I think I'm going to do. I'm going to remove this compressor right here, and then right above that compressor sits the alternator. So once this is out of the way, I should be able to, in theory, I guess, drop the alternator straight down. We're gonna see if that works. I hope it works. Otherwise, I'm gonna be really far behind in time. But sometimes, as a mechanic, you don't do exactly what they tell you to do because you try to find a faster way to get stuff done. And the other way, I think, would take forever trying to get gotta drain the cooling system, gotta take the hose off, gotta take the radiator fan out. And that's not even how it tells you to do it. It's just one video online I found, the guy, that's how he did it. And he was not happy the whole time he was trying to get that alternator out. And I think this is gonna be the easier way, I hope. So once I get this out, once I get the alternator or the compressor out, I'll turn the camera back on and you'll see what it looks like. Okay, so there you go. Compressor is out. Now let me show you. Look at all this room now to get this alternator out. I can just take that bolt out. I've already got the top bolt out. Drop it straight down. That's what I'm gonna do. These bolts right here for the compressor are 12mm bolts. They're all the same length right there, so you don't have to worry about mixing them up. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the alternator out. Another thing I should have mentioned is now that the compressor's out, I can get to my connector and my positive for the battery. It comes straight from the battery to here, it's your positive feed. With the alternator out, or the compressor out, I can now get to those. Because if you're doing this job and you look down, it's really hard. There's not a lot of room from the top to get your hand down here to those. So just wanted to point that out. As you can see, there's the old one and there's the new one. First thing you want to do, you want to make sure that your connectors are the exact same and they're in the exact same spot. As you can see, they're good. This is just kind of tilted a little bit because it's got a tag on it. And then the next thing you want to do, you want to make sure your pulleys are the same. These are the same. Because a lot of times you'll either get a bigger pulley or a smaller pulley and you have to swap them. So that's what you want to do there. I know that in this situation that I'm using an AC machine. I get that, if you're wanting to save yourself some money and do it on your own, you would have to take the car somewhere and let them, evacuate all your air condition and then go back home and do it. I'm just showing you the easiest way, or a shop person, somebody like me, a mechanic that's trying to figure out how to get one of these out quickly. This is the fastest way I found. Now I did just notice that this is cut out, this bolt hole, as you can see. So the lower bolt on the alternator does not have to come all the way out. I just noticed that. So there's a little tip right there, I guess. But yeah, alternator's out. And now I'm gonna go ahead and start putting it back together. Real quick, I'm trying not to block the microphone. So that cutout allows you to put the bolt in here. That way you can see this. What you can do, see there's the bolt. Put the bolt in and then you can set it down in here. Now you don't have to try to hold it up and get your top bolt started. So I kind of wanted to put that out there too. Okay, so here's what it looks like put back together. I don't have it running yet. There's the new alternator and AC compressor. Make sure you always put new O-rings on your AC lines. And then this is the pulley that you have to take off, because see, it covers part of the compressor. So you got to remove this pulley right here. No big deal. It's a 14 millimeter. I just use a 14 millimeter ratcheting wrench. So there you go. I'm gonna get it running. Then I'll show you guys. Probably gonna be a little bit noisy in here, but as you can see, oh, there you go, discharging. You see the needle right there at 14. I'll shake it. There you go, 14. The discharging. It wasn't charging at all before. And see if I can show you the new alternator. Okay. Right there's the new alternator running good. I did forget to mention that this pulley right here that I showed you with the 14 millimeter bolt has a black plastic cover. You pop it off with a screwdriver. So that's about it. All I gotta do is let this thing run, let it learn its idle. These Hyundais are really nice cars. And look at the inside of this thing. I mean, it's beautiful. I like the layout of it, and I really like it. Never been around one of these newer Hyundais. Well, that's going to do it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed me taking you along on how I tried to figure out how to get the alternator out. I know it wasn't a step-by-step or anything like that. I'm using my phone, so it's kind of hard for me to record and hold it. I'm not used to that. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. You know, sometimes taking the shortcut works. It worked in my favor here. Sometimes you try to do a shortcut, you know, something looks like it, it's, oh, this is perfect, I'll just take this or this apart. Sometimes it doesn't work and you end up getting behind. And you know, as a mechanic, you don't want to get behind. You want to try to get everything done before book time. Now, book time on this is 1.1 hours. Even if you did it, well, they don't even give you directions on how to do it. If you tried to do it at the top, you're not going to get it done in an hour. You're not going to. I guarantee it. And by evacuating the AC system, I got it all done, start to finish, in an hour and a half. That's not bad, in my opinion. 4/10 of an hour over. It's not terrible. We charged them 2 hours anyways, because I knew from the get-go when I saw that little tiny space, I said, there's no way I can get this done. We're gonna have to do it in 2 hours, plus the price of the alternator. Just remember, if you're a do-it-yourselfer at home and you don't have access to an AC machine, don't just take your AC lines off. They're under high pressure. It's a carcinogenic. You don't want that going in the air. It's really bad for your lungs. You gotta take it to a licensed technician that is licensed in refrigerant, like I am, refrigerant recovery and recycle. And that might cost you an hour of labor though. I don't know. So it might be cheaper just to have somebody else do the alternator instead of you trying to do it yourself. But I hope this helped a technician out there, somebody like me that was kind of trying to find a way, an easy way to get this alternator out. If it did help you, please give me a thumbs up. If you're a do-it-yourselfer and you do your stuff at home and this helped you, please give me a thumbs up. It was so much easier than, I watched one other video I found on it on YouTube, and the guy was trying to get it out the top, and he fought it and fought it and fought it. So I knew right then and there I needed to find it another way. Thank goodness I did. Get the compressor out of the way, alternator dropped straight down. I could probably do it faster than an hour and a half, to be honest with you, but I've been answering phones and stuff. My boss is on vacation. Been answering phones and stuff. I know he won't care that I'm making this video. I just don't want to sit and make videos all the time doing repairs, you guys, because I don't own this shop. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, give me a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button while you're down there. Hit that bell so every time I upload a video, you get notified. And don't forget, every Saturday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we do go live, and I'd like to see each and every one of you there.